East Palestine resident Misti Allison. Misti, it's good to see you again. So you were so upset by what happened. We had you on the show a year ago. You decided to run for mayor. How are things now?
Yes, thank you so much for having me back on the show. I did end up running for mayor. I would say as of how things are going right now, the cleanup is still underway, but it just really depends who you are talking to and if their lives are back to normal or if they're still being impacted.
So the president still is not gone. When the people, your neighbors, they just wanted to know that those in power would help them out. East Palestine residents say they feel like they don't matter. Let's get your reaction to President Biden saying, yes, he was going to visit East Palestine. Then you're going to hear Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg saying there's still no set date for Biden to go almost a year later. Watch.
I've spoken with every official in Ohio, Democrat and Republican, on a continuous basis, as in Pennsylvania. I laid out a little bit in there what I think the answers are. We put it together, and we will be implementing an awful lot into the legislation here, and I will be here.
Speaking of the president, he still has not visited East Palestine, Ohio. I don't know why that is. That doesn't seem to make much sense to me. But if Congress needs pressure to get this done, why wouldn't he just go to East Palestine and use the bully pulpit the way that, Harry S. Truman would do, try to shame Congress into passing that? Why is that not even like an idea that the White House would contemplate?
I don't have any updates on the scheduling front for the White House, but what I can tell you is it shouldn't take anything more than we've already seen happen for Congress to act.
So you see that, Misti, they keep blaming Congress. Former President Trump went with bottles of water, and, it took President Biden 7 months to declare East Palestine a federal disaster area. He did in September. So when you talk to your neighbors, how are they feeling now? Because we're seeing that, those toxic chemicals, they had links to cancer, organ damage, and more. So, reports of nausea, rashes, and breathing problems. The CDC team fell sick probing the derailment last March. How are your neighbors doing now? How do they feel about President Biden? How do they feel about Trump?
Well, first, President Biden still has yet to declare East Palestine a federal disaster area. In September, he said that a FEMA coordinator was going to come to the area and to evaluate East Palestine. And so we have not heard back from that. I would say I'm a firm believer that either you find a way or you find an excuse. And it's apparent that President Biden has found many excuses to not come to East Palestine in the past year. It's very disheartening that he's barely acknowledged the devastation that has gone on here. It truly does feel like a slap in the face to us Americans living in this area. We are strong and resilient people, and we are moving forward and trying to recover, but we also deserve to be heard. So, hopefully President Biden makes good on his word and he does come to East Palestine, but I don't want it to just be a political stunt and a photo opportunity because this is an election year. If he does come, I want him to bring support and a positive update to give this area hope.
Got it. Misti Allison, thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to have you on.